It's a good day to play the Talos Principle 2. Welcome to episode 22 of our playthrough of the Talos Principle 2. And in the last episode, we freed Byron, finally, from the megastructure. And we returned from New Jerusalem, where he became mayor. So we can go inside the megastructure, but first, I think we will solve the remaining puzzles. So we'll see if we can solve all 12 in this episode, the golden puzzles. But yeah, it could be a two-parter, but I'll try to do them all in in this episode. So let's go to the first location that we've ever been to, and that is East 1. So this one, East 1. Let's revisit all of these beautiful locations and try to solve that elusive golden puzzle. I'll see if I'll leave these travel sections in, or if I'll just cut to me standing in front of the golden puzzle in each world, just so that we can save some time and do that in a shorter amount of time. Okay, looks like something's wrong with the textures, but they all loaded in, so that's good. And yeah, this is where it all started. So I think I remember where the golden puzzle is. It's just behind there. And we have it on the map as well. Perfect. So let's go to it right away. Okay, so we're approaching the golden puzzle. Looks like, yeah, the gate is open. And these should be more difficult than than all of the puzzles that we completed. So let's see how difficult. Jump start. Alright, so we have a connector. We need a green to get to the finish. We can connect a red in here. We have a blue. And this opens up this gate. Okay. I have a box. I have a fan. I think first things first, we need to get that connector out. So let's connect this red. Get that right here. Now let's see, where does this see? This sees that. And what can we get inside of that? We can get another converter. So what we can do is bring this converter that we do not yet need, and bring in this box right here. We have to connect these two, and then the gate right over there, so that it can open up this gate. So now we have this converter as well. And for this to work, we will need I think we'll need a green in the air right there. Because then I can connect a red. No, so we'll need a blue in the air right there. We will need a blue. No. So we will have access to blue. And this sees that. So this could be green. Hmm. Okay, we need a red and a blue to get there. This will see a blue. It could see a red. We'll somehow need to use this. Why is that there then? I don't need that box anymore, I don't think. For now. Or we will, and we'll just use that fan to weigh that down. First off, let's see if this will work. We have a red. We can connect that red with that blue. We have a green. Now we have that green. And we will be able to do that. This is activatable. Okay. This basically needs a red. Can get a red here. This is green and it will send a red through. That's a red one. Alright. What if I just send this up? And I'll have this. I will not have a blue. Or a I will not have a blue here. We'll have a green here. I think I know. This will need to create a green. This will create a green, which will then connect to that as well. We just need to jumpstart it. Right? Yeah, no. Okay, so that does not connect to the end, which means it's just these two right here. And this I know. This blue will be connected to that green to launch up this red, which means this gets the blue signal. It will get a green signal once this is up, because this will be connected to red and to blue up out there. This will get a green signal, which means it's a combination of blue and green, and it sends a red here. But first we need to jumpstart this red so that this gets into position. But I need to jumpstart it from here so I don't sever that connection. Right now, when I take this, it gets the red connection, which means we have a green up there that we can then take and open up this final door. Awesome. Very difficult.
Hello, 1K. I've been watching you for some time. Sorry to be so mysterious, but I was unsure as to your intentions. There are people who would prefer Athena to stay where she is. I believe the puzzle you just solved is part of something hidden deep inside Athena's dream. Hidden even from herself. If you're willing to keep going, I think I know where this leads, and it could change everything for us.
I knew Cornelius would turn up sooner or later. If you can help him, 1K, please do.
I will try. Alright, so let's go to the Golden Gate of East 2. I'll see you there. Alright, so we're coming up to the puzzle of East 2. Golden Gate is open. Let's see what's here. Lonely Heights. Okay. So for this to open, we need a red connection up there. There is something that can make a hole. We go up here, we can take a box. Can get out. What activates this barrier? This guy right here. Okay. This opens up this. I need a red connection there. It will keep the door open. And then with this red, I will need to put that red up there to see that and that. Alright, so we need to get that guy out. So the only thing that we can do right now is take this box downstairs. In here. I can go back. I am not able to bring it through. Huh. Will I be able to get up there? No, I will not. There's nothing here, nothing there. We have just this holder. So how do I get it through? What if I put this on this and go up? We'll just do that. Okay. Oh. I'm stupid. I will be able to put that there and bring the hole through. Now when I have this, I should be able to dig that. Now, if I do, I will need to put this back. If I put this here, this will leave the hole here. Can I make a hole? No. Shouldn't be a problem. I do need to make a hole. If I do this, still put this here. Now where do I need to put that connector? will need to be here. I need the holder to make the hole. I need the connector. Right. Can do... Yes. I can take this up. Connect all of these. Once I have that connected, I can get rid of the hole. Go back inside. Put the box on it. Now this is all active. I can take this. I can take both out. And once I have both out, I can take even the box. And that connector. Put it up here. Oh. Pull through. This goes here. And this makes a hole. Perfect. Nice.
We were happy here in the beginning. It was a relief to be away from the politics of New Jerusalem, to be free to study and to create, to imagine a better future without all the exhausting nonsense of the city. Even reusing the technology from New Alexandria felt good, like we were picking up a thread that should never have been abandoned. For the first time, we could be who we wanted to be, the best versions of ourselves.
Alright, here we come to East 3. Let's see what we have here. Non-overlapping Magisteria. Okay, so we have a connector and we have a inverter. We can go inside here and have another inverter. Alright. We will need... There are 2 gates though. This other gate is another red. Which we need from a blue source. Can I see it from here? I can. Okay, so this is this. Okay, if I take that, it just all closes. for that to open that. And for this to open this guy. Just think for a second. We need all three here, which means we need to free that one. When we free that one, these two have to connect, and these two have to connect. But at the same time, I need this guy to then take priority. When I remove that, or when we open, I need this to take priority and switch. But at the same time, this one has to open up that blue gate. Which means this has to be like this. We have to see it through there. Which means we cannot interfere with this guy. But we somehow need to take that input. What I can do is do this and just take this guy inside. Take this guy inside. Which one will connect the red? I need this guy to be here. Right. This guy has free range over that one. I think what I maybe need to do is instead to just do something differently. I could take this red through. Eventually. I need this guy to be connected to this one. But through here. Right. I can do the same thing, but instead I send the blue signal here. They are still connected. This is still open. And now I can activate through that one. Okay, but I need to move this a bit. So we'll take it back. This I will move more to the right. Alright. Now I can move it here. And this will send the blue to that. Or once that is active, I need to go through this one. And once this opens up this red, this one is obsolete, and it can open up this blue, which means this one is obsolete. And I have all of them out. Awesome. Good. Alright.
Creating Miranda was an act of defiance in a way. To bring a new life into existence and say, this is good, this is fundamentally good, because human beings are unique and valuable, and every single one of them enriches the universe just by existing. We wanted to celebrate that, and to have a personal connection to the life we created. To be invested in each other the way it was in the beginning. To be parents.
Alright, let's go to South 1. Alright, never mind South 1. I decided for North 1 instead. So, we're in the mountains. We're going chronologically. So, yeah, North 1. Vantage point. Okay, so, there's a blue here, which will connect to the red as well. We have a box inside, which we need to free. We have that. And we have a guy. Alright. For this, I will be able to see a red, which will pass through these. Before that, I need to pass a blue here. This will open up this gate. Alright. I think I can have two guys in the same place then. This guy will come here, take a box, travel back, and then get the connector. Okay. Let's go. You can take the connector back. Here you go. Then send me back. I can do that. Okay, you. Will send back the box. And then step on this. So that I can go inside. And connect that red. This just opens up that, which means I do not want that. I want this. Okay. I understand. I need to be trapped here with the connector. And let that guy through. But this has to be weighed down so he can pass through. or we will need the red in the end. This will be possible to do from here, once he is through. But I have to do it myself. Could send the connector there. No, I know. I need to do this. So that he can pass through. And once he passes through, I can take control of this guy. Get out. And connect these. I cannot. I have to go through that. Yeah, which shouldn't be a problem. I can just leave it here and go by myself. Okay. This is connected. Okay. I leave that here. I send myself through and I activate it. And you get the exit. Awesome.
After Miranda died, Athena started crumbling. It wasn't just the death of our daughter, it was everything. The burden of century after century of trying to keep the flame alive, trying to make Alexandra Drennan's sacrifice worth it, while everyone else got caught up in their petty personal problems. Even with me there, she was lonely. She felt responsible for everyone, as if she could change the tides of history by will alone. And I can understand why, because she kind of did.
Yeah. Well, see you guys in North 2. Alright, North 2. Let's see what this is. Embodied cognition. Alright, so for the exit, I think we'll need a blue and a red. We have one connector here. This did open up something. What did it open? Maybe nothing. It's just a part of that. Okay. We do have a blue here. And we can charge this up. Alright. Somehow we need to charge up this blue. I can charge up a red. For what reason? For this reason. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This needs to be red. Once I pick this up, it will not be able to go there anymore. This will be locked. Once it is red, though, oh, um, can this see the red? Cannot. Yeah, it cannot. Um, yeah, because if I do this, then I cannot just connect that. And then I cannot pass the red, the blue through. This does see this though, but it will not see the blue. Right? If I take this one away, I still won't be able to see the blue here. Yeah, I need that connector. Which means this connects there. This one goes away. No. This has to be like so. This has to be charged blue. then this guy can go outside. Hmm. This needs to be blocked. I can block it. Alright. I'm stupid. Right. I can just do it. Sorry.
For Athena, Miranda's death was final, and it was the finality of it that was so unbearable. Even with the technology we were creating, there was no way of reaching back into time to save her. We were moving forward, relentlessly. The days flying by, and with every day, Miranda was further away. I think that was the first time I really understood what it means that time is a dimension. I could measure the distance between us in minutes, hours, days, years. But if what broke Athena was accepting that distance, for me, it was the opposite. I refused to accept it. The universe had already taken so much from us. It didn't get to take my daughter.
Alright. Yeah, we did. North 2, so let's go to North 3. And there it is. Puzzle in North 3. This massive structure here. Alright. So, the rearranger. We have a fan. We have a swapper. Blue connection in here. Okay, so this will have to be this guy. With this, we have something to make a hole with. We can get a box. In here to get another material. We can just take it. Let's put the box back. Let's see what's on the other side. Another box. What else? We'll need another blue. Alright, but I think I now need the this one. Go through. Get the box. And then we'll need another blue. There's another fan. Okay, so that's another box. We do have a connector here. Yeah, I think this can weigh down that. There's nothing else here. This weighs down this. do this, where we need a hole. We don't. Not yet, at least. And with this fan, we need to bring the roller. With this, I can make a hole. Right there. And if I make that hole, and put this right over here, I can bring it through and connect that thread. Perfect.
I could not accept that my daughter was gone. Her body was destroyed, obliterated. But we're more than just a body. We're a pattern, a melody in ones and zeros. And I was convinced that somewhere, somehow, that melody still existed. I just couldn't believe that it didn't. I refused to. That thought consumed me. In some ways, it broke me. But I didn't give up. Not every obsession has to be fought, you know. The easy way isn't always the right one.
Did he try to revive Miranda? Well, let's go to South 1 and continue our exploration of Cornelius's thoughts. Alright, so here we're coming up on South 1. That's the puzzle that we saw from number 8 right there. So, yeah. Pillars of Ascension. Okay, so we can teleport. This is the way back. We do not need that. Okay. That was a bad call. Okay, I think we need to reset. Alright. Don't make any dumb mistakes. We have to teleport back. Get the teleport now. Travel back. Get the fan. Teleport here. Okay, now we do not need to go back anymore. Now. This activates this. That is active. Okay, if I do this, I put put this here. No, I need a fan. So I need to put the teleporter there. Now that we can return, I cannot take a box. Cannot take a box. Both of these have to be active. For that one, I need this one here. That's for sure. This blocks laser. I think I should be able to do that. Step off, put this here, put the teleporter on top. Teleport there, go back, and get the fan. Alright, now I do not need to go back. Perfect. Alright, I need this here, this here, this here, and I need a box. I think I should do... I cannot do this. Alright. Which means I need to do this. There is a fan. I have a box. Perfect. Awesome.
At some point, Athena and I were so consumed by our obsessions that we stopped being able to communicate. We loved each other, but Miranda's ghost hovered over every conversation. That kind of grief annihilates you. You can't ever be the same person again. That's when I decided to go back.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to South 2. Alright, so that's Earth 2. We have outside the box. Okay. I also wonder what these stars are for, because we don't seem to be spending them here. So, yeah. Okay, so we have a gravity maker. And get a box up here. And we then need to make gravity up there. That's the exit. Where's the red code? There it is. So essentially, this box needs to go back. Now that we do have this box, we'll do that. This will need to be moved back to here to activate that from there. Which means we have to have that there. Which means we need to move this there. And we can do that with a box. Like so. Now that we do have it here, we need to move the box back. And this will be here. This has to be here. Now, we exchange the box with this guy here. Make the connection. Move it over to here. Pick this up, both connections, put it down. From here, move it over and activate. Activate it, and now we can make an elevator. Awesome.
When I got back to New Jerusalem, I hid the truth. Not just about Athena and the island, but everything. My grief. My personal opinions about where the city was headed, all of it. I became the dusty old curator people wanted me to be. Except, of course, that the whole thing was a front. I didn't care about the museum, and I certainly didn't care about the archive scholars and their endless, tedious discussions, no matter how much they fawned over me. No. What I needed was access to the tools. Studying the archive hasn't answered any of our questions about humanity, but it has taught us something. And that's data recovery.
Alright. Let's go to South 3. Alright, so the puzzle is right over here. Right near the entrance. Let's go down. Let's do it. Thrust vector. Okay, so an open space down here. Blue, a ladder. So for some reason, I will not be able to get up there. Oh, that's the only possible way to get up here. That's the exit. And have a red. Go through. And then we need a blue. Okay, what does this red do? Makes a pathway. How long of a pathway? Just over here. Which means we can get up with another connector. That blue is hidden now though. This opens up that. What about the other? If I place it here. Let's use both. Okay. And then I need a blue there. Okay. If I do that, I do not see it. Can I see it from here? Cannot. Can here. And bring up the second connector. Huh. Will this connection be broken? If I do this. No. Alright, I think I know. Took me a while, but I think what I need is I need this to be connected to this and this only. This guy has to be connected to the blue and the exit. This guy, and this guy. Who will be here. This one will not be here, but he will be here. So that when the connection drops, he only has a blue. But this one activates it. He sees that, he sees the red, and he doesn't see it there. Alright. So he does that. And you go up here. But it will only activate it once I'm ready with this guy. So I'm gonna hide him for a second. Just disable him. Put this guy right on the edge. He will not be connected to that red. He will be connected to these. That one, there, and that. Yeah, right there. Alright. Now it's primed. Whenever I move that one, the red gates will open. This will fall, lose the red connection, and get the blue connection only. So, I will prime it. Let's go. Now it's pushed. Awesome. Took me a while.
Every now and then I tried to reach Athena. I still believe now, present tense, that we can find each other again. But I had no idea what had happened. When I saw the first images you sent back, saw the towers and the puzzles, the changes to what you call the megastructure, I realized something had gone wrong. It took me a while to figure it out.
Alright, so final 3. Let's go to East 1. Oh, West 1. Okie dokie, West 1, here I come. 3 final puzzles. So, the mule. Okay, so we'll be moving. We have a blue connection. This will cancel it out. We have a red. And we have a teleporter. We need to get a blue through. I think this should be enough. Yeah, so we need a connector and a driller to go there. I can activate it from there. So I need to put the connector there. And then skedaddle. This either opens that or this gate. This blocks these 2 windows. This is a pylon network connecting to this. So I need to get a red. Okay. think I need to get this guy through. So that we can teleport in. Once we do teleport in, can we get out? We can. We'll need to get the ruler out. Okay, so we can do this. Get the teleporter out. The ruler on this. With that. And get out. Okay. And we get the that guy. All right. Now we have him. For this. We first need the teleporter through. No, we don't. No, we don't. Put it here. Go through. Put this here. Roll straight to the blue. And the blue see it. The blue will be able to see that. Okay. Now we bring it through. Alright. Now that the teleporter is through, I can teleport in with the connector. Did I put it in the only spot that I cannot see it? Alright. Sees the window. Okay. Good. Now that this sees the window, we can put the teleporter back on the mule. Activate this. and go through. Now that we can see the blue. Can finish the puzzle.
It was your visions that gave me the final confirmation that I was right. You see, they're not all Athena's memories. Some of them are things Athena was never present for. Those are Miranda's memories, 1K. She's still in there. A ghost in the machine. And we can save her.
If Miranda can be saved, 1K, this matters more than the megastructure.
It does. Alright, let's go to West 2. There we go. So, West 2. Hollow. Cool. Activator. We need a blue. A green. And another green. So we need 2 greens. And that's a blue. That's a green activator. Okay. Yeah, we didn't even have to get them out. I think it wasn't even possible. So, just thread the needle in here, and then blue and red. Took me way too long.
Everything you see around you is Athena. Her hopes and fears superimposed onto the landscape of our island. And hidden behind the most difficult trials is precisely the device I need access to. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that her mind picked Pandora as one of its avatars. On some level, she knows I might be right. But grief is something we cling to. We get used to it. We start being afraid of letting it go because what if we try and we're disappointed? That seems too much to take, so we put up walls around the very idea of trying. That's why she picked Pandora. That's why she hid this all away. Because left at the bottom of that box was hope.
It's hope. Alright. So yeah, and let's go to West 3, the final one. And we'll see if Cornelius found a way to bring Miranda back. And that's the final one. West 3. Let's see if it's as difficult as West 2. Windstream. Okay, so it's quite a small puzzle. We need a blue to activate that. And the red to activate that. We do have a window. So this will be possible. Oh, wait. I think I know. Okay, yeah, I think we block this connection. Set up this blue. It's blocked right now. But now it's active and we have a fan. And if we send this back, it creates that red because it's in this corridor. Awesome.
You did it. It's opening. Come meet me. I'll send you the coordinates in case you don't already have them. I have one last task for you.
Talk to Cornelius. Alright. But guys, this took a long time to to do all of the golden puzzles. So I think what we will do is talk to Cornelius, explore the stars, and go into the megastructure and the game in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching the episode. If you liked the video, consider dropping a like. If you want to tell me anything, you can drop a comment. And if you want to see when the finale comes out, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified. Alright, but that is going to be everything for today. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.